Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Susan Wairimu, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, can you please do that before you even continue? Thank you so much for taking your time to watch us. And today I'm going to speak about the candid talk, and I have a guest here. She's going to introduce herself and then we're going to proceed from there.
Hi guys, hello. My name is Stella Wairimu, and I'm actually glad to be here. That we're gonna talk about this topic, and I hope it's gonna help someone somewhere. So we're grateful. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, that was her name, and without even wasting time we are going to start kwa sababu leo tunataka ku inspire someone out there, a young girl, a young man. And if a story is touching you, you can comment and you can tell us something. And if you want to share your story, you can as well comment and I will reach out to you. So I think we can get started. Stella, so now this is the time. I want you to now tell me whatever you went through. You've told me it's a relationship issue.
Yeah.
And I mean, so many people out here, they are going through a lot. Kwanza relationships in nowadays, watu wanauana huko nje, kuna vitu mingi zina happen, watu hii wanakuwa bila mama yao, bila baba yao, or sometimes parents wote wanaacha mtoto anaenda kwa wazazi wao, like the grandparents. And we don't know what your story is, so that's why we want you to share. And I believe, before you even continue, by the way, she had gone through something and she overcame it. So saizi, it's not her current situation. It's something that she went through, but right now she has overcome. You can see her, she's glowing, she's happy, but mkisikia story utashanga kama ni ali maneuver. I believe when people share their stories, it helps someone else to feel like, by the way, I thought I was in a worse situation, but someone else was going through a lot. So let's start. Stella, so you can tell us what happened. You can start with the name of your ex or something, or your husband, I don't know.
Actually, I'll just start with my. It's not about even my ex or any relationship I had with any man. No, it was just my parents passed away when I was very young. I was 7 years, I think so. So when they passed away, my two grandparents had to take me in, and I would say one family was able or was taking care of me very well because they were a bit, what do you call this?
They can say they were a bit able.
They were a bit able to do it, and the other family was from a very humble background. So I was very happy actually that, because like my parents would take care of me, they would give me everything, they would take me to the best schools. At the other side, my mother's grandmothers, my mom's moms, as I say, they are from a very humble background. I'll get a lot of love, enough love from them. But the other one, they would give me everything and anything, but never got attention from them and never got that kind of a love that I was craving, like a young girl. I was never given that love, motherly love, that any child outside there would want or deserve to have. So
Can I cut you short a bit?
Yeah.
So in short, when your mother was from a humble background, you felt like there was so much love from there than maybe the other side.
yeah, actually, my mother's side was very loving. I would even say even up to today, they will not even tell you to do something that you're not supposed to do, or they'll not even show you that they love someone else more than they love you. That is the word that I was looking for. But the other side, they will give you everything and anything that you want. They will take you to I was taken to the best schools. I was given the best education. I was given the everything. But they say also, everything happens for a reason. God knew the reason of him taking my parents away. He knew that I'll be given love from one side, and he knew also I'll be given everything I need from the other side. So I was really happy at the moment. But remember, I was used to spend the most time with my father's family. This is a family where I'm saying they used to give me everything, but no attention and no love. So it's reached a time where I felt like I really needed love from men, or love from people that are not around from my family, because I knew I never get love from this family. Most of my family would show you that like we love I love my aunts will love, I love my children more than I love you. They'll even take their clothes and wash, and they won't wash it for you, you know.
So in short, you felt denied.
Yes, I felt denied. I felt that rejection, you know. So when I finished my high school and then I went to university, I was looking for love. I was not looking for anything else from anyone, because that is something that I was denied. Only love and that attention. And then now, guys, I got my first boyfriend. Now the story starts from there.
And that's when you are saying you are looking for love. Yes. So you wanted a man, because it's a man who would show you that love you were looking for. Yeah?
I got my first boyfriend. Definitely, I didn't know what love was, but here we go. We got into it. We started dating. He would take care of me. He would give me everything. But at some point, he would leave me in the house. He goes the whole weekend. He would not even tell me where he's going. When he comes back, he comes back with the photos of women taking photos. I mean, they were taking photos in the bathroom and videos. So when he comes in, you know, we used to share that there's this tablet that he used to use together. I used to play games there, so I will see those photos there.
Wait a minute. Would he come and show you directly, these are the pictures or the photos or the videos they were taking?
But I think he wanted me to see it, because, you know, he knew that I loved playing games with the same tablet that she used to go out with to take photos with, you know. And he knew that I knew the password. So definitely, it's someone who wanted to show me, like, I don't want you.
So he was leaving them there intentionally.
Yes. And there's someone who told me, actually, you know, like, a man will never tell you that we are done. Action will speak louder. As women, words speak louder than actions, you know. So he would not tell me that I want you to leave, I don't want you anymore, but he would show me things and actually do things that they're not really pleasing and all that. So I decided to go. Then now here again, I get my baby daddy.
So that was the first boyfriend now?
Yes. That was
you decided to leave, and that was it? You were done and done and done?
Yeah, actually it didn't even take 3 months before I moved on.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how long had you dated the first one?
I would say 2016, 2017.
So like that's roughly 2 years?
1 year, yeah.
1 year and a half or something?
So then I meet my baby daddy, and this guy was super loving, super loving. There's a point that reached, I always call my grandmother and tell my grandmother, you know what? I think this guy is obsessed. This is not love, you know. Despite
you are not used to receive such kind of love.
Despite that I was so desperate to have love, despite that I was so desperate to be loved by someone and to have that attention, this one I thought it was too much for, you know, for me. He would love me. Whenever I go to visit him, he would not leave. He would want me to leave. He would even take a glass. I think I even called my sister that day. He would even take a glass and cut himself, because he doesn't. No, you have to choose. If you want to go back to Nairobi or stay with me.
So this moment was happening whenever you used to tell him you want to break up?
I want to go home.
Oh my.
It's not even breaking up. I want to go home. Like, I visit him today, and tomorrow I have to go, because
you just
I need
have to go and visit. That's it.
And he wants us to be together. No, but we had to sit down, and I had to explain this and all that. Now this guy put for me a business, and business went well. And we got to get to know each other. I got to understand him. He's not Kenyan, by the way. He's an Asian guy. So the kind of love I received, I've never seen even anyone who was loved the way I was loved.
So in short, you have not seen it in any Kenyan man.
No. I will see my friends getting married and others in a relationship with African guys, but I've never seen any man loving a woman the way I was loved by this
that
guy.
Asian man. So like you see, that's a tip.
So now life continued. He even went to home to see my grandparents, as I said that I don't have parents. So he went to see my grandparents, and there's this, not dowry, before when you're going to a Kikuyu's ladies for like to see the parents.
That's an introduction,
So there's some kind of money they give, and that's what
they call it deposit.
Yes, deposit. So we go home, and he gives the deposit.
Actually, I had people saying, so many people have been complaining. They're saying, why are Kikuyu ladies expensive? Okay, I'm a Kikuyu. Why should we not be expensive anyway? Yeah, that's it.
So he gave the deposit. We went there with his brother and his sister. Then, well, I got pregnant.
Oh.
We had a very beautiful baby. The guy continued loving me.
A boy or a girl?
It's a boy. By the way, his name is Jaden.
Oh.
Very beautiful boy.
Nice name.
Very cute. So then now we started staying together, where we go to work and come to the house in the evening, or sometimes he'll even go the whole week because of the work he used to do. It was too much, and come the end of the week. But I never lacked anything. I was given everything I needed. You know, like he was this kind of a loving guy, even up to today. By then, I was telling my friends on Saturday, I was telling my friend, I don't think I'll ever receive any love from any man like the way this guy gave me love, you know. But we dated, or we were together for 5 years.
5 years?
Yes, 5 years.
So your son must be
4 years. My son is 4 years. Yeah, almost 5 years. But life continued. We built each other. We worked together. We went to families, functions and all that. And one day life happened, and he woke up one day and he said, I'm leaving. I'm going to California. I'm going to work. And
was there a reason behind it all?
I'm not going to disclose it here.
We need to sip some water because this story is getting now deeper.
I'm not going to disclose it here.
Don't
but
disclose. You can just tell us whatever
I would say I was the cause of all this. It was my fault. I did something that I wasn't supposed. By the way, guys, I didn't cheat on him. It wasn't cheating. No, I didn't cheat, because despite that, this guy that loved me so much, I told you guys, he used to give me everything and anything that I needed. So there was no reason of me going outside to cheat, and that was never in my mind. But I did something. You know, friends came in my life, and I changed. I think I don't know, the devil, I'll say that.
And as they say, sometimes when you're into a relationship and it's very serious, that's why they tell us it's good to cut off your friends. Actually, friends that might ruin your relationship. I think now people can understand why,
So he woke up one day and he said that I'm in the airport, I'm going to California, I'm not coming back. And about the baby, I'm going to be supporting the kid. But me and you, we're done. And I thought, he has had enough. He's human, and I think he's young. He's very handsome, by the way, and he can get another woman. I got into depression, guys. I got into depression. I even had 2 cars. You know, I had to sell my cars because I cannot go to work. I can, the depression got me that bad.
Because he was taking care of everything. Now things started becoming hard.
My sister would come and visit me, and the caretaker would tell her, like, these cars has not been removed in this parking for like 6 months and all that. So I had to wake up one day, sell the cars, and like the kid had that life, the kids used to have everything, that
posh
I
life
want.
They call it.
Mommy, I want. So I had to keep up with that life. I had to give my son the best. I had to take him to the best school,
maintain the standards for the kid.
So one day I woke up and I was like, if I continue like this, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, and I have a baby who is looking up on me, and I cannot. If I continue like this, I don't know. I'm not the one who is suffering. He's the one who is gonna suffer more. Despite that, I grew up without parents. I don't want my kid to grow up without parents. So I have to do my best for my kid to get my child to have the best life and the love that I can give the best and all that. So one day I woke up and I was like, enough is enough.
So all this time during your depression, were you like locked up in your room, or what were you doing?
By then I was not going outside. No, I was not. There's this.
Did you have someone to talk to?
Only my sister, by the way. And I'm so grateful she never told anyone from my family. By the way, my family don't know about this story. They'll be shocked to see this video if one of them come across it. So one day I woke up and was like, I need to stand up again. I need to go back to being me. I wasn't me.
And be strong for your son.
And be strong and work hard for him and give him whatever he needs.
But the one thing you guys don't know, once you have a kid, all the mothers can tell, once you have a kid, your life is no longer yours. Your life is for the kid. now you have to live knowing how your kid is going to grow.
Yeah. So my kid will come in the morning and tell me, "Mommy, I love you." He hugs me before he goes to school. My sister was, I thank God my sister was there.
Yeah.
She was there for me. She would even come for me to go out somewhere. There's somewhere we go to have shisha. A place called Malo Malo. Malo Malo is my best place.
You guys, do you know Malo Malo? I think you can find her there now. She's single. Are you single?
By then I'm very single. I am very single.
Okay.
So you guys know that my sister was there. I healed. I'm still healing up to today. It has been 2 years that I've been telling my friends I cannot date any man. Not because I cannot get any man from anywhere. No. Not because I cannot have someone that I can keep close to. No. But like I had enough.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never seen any man loving a woman the way I was loved.
Yeah.
So if I get myself into that shit, then I'm going to I'm going to harm myself once again.
Yeah.
So I backed down a little bit, and I was like, any man who comes to me, no.
And as they say, by the way, the experience that we go through in our lives, they can change us from the people we used to be. We become so different people, and the first people who will hurt us are the ones to make the ones that are going to meet us feel like it's hard to handle. They'll feel you like you're just so like a burden, but they don't know it's because of what you went through. That's why you became the person that you are, but you're trying to like recover and heal.
Now, despite that I didn't have as much as before, like the way I was working, I was getting enough money, and here was my baby daddy who was helping me with the everything in life. Now I don't have whatever I had, but I had to wake up and look at the kid and say, no, I cannot give up. I'm gonna continue with this. I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to be with any man. Not any man. You guys, I stayed for 2 years without any man. 2 good years.
Quite a long time.
One day, the same place called Malo Malo, I met this guy, and I sat in his car.
And that's during the depression still?
Yeah. And we started talking, like he came late and I came late. I left my sister somewhere in the rooms. So we talked, and I told him, by the way, I cannot date. I'm not gonna date. But he showed me how caring he was. He was like, call your baby, let's know how he's doing, let's know how Jaden is doing and all that. And I was
because you had already, now you told him the whole story.
Yeah, the whole story and the way the dad left and all that. And I'm not trying to say that the dad is a bad person.
Wait a minute.
He's still supportive,
and
by
all
the way.
I wanted to ask you that question.
The
If
dad
he's
is a
still
very nice guy.
care,
I've never seen a man like him. Despite that I did all those things that I did to him, despite that I hurt him so bad, he's still taking care of the kid. No school fees, everything else, he's still taking care of the kid.
At least he's not a deadbeat, right?
Yeah. So, but the only problem I have is loneliness. Now,
I hope someone is hearing that.
So now this guy comes, and we started getting to know each other. I saw he's a good guy.
So this is getting back to you, as you told us before.
Yeah.
You've been looking for love, but you
Nothing
found
else.
it, and then you lost it. So that was a mistake.
It was my mistake, by the
Yeah.
way. It was up to today. I will say, I will always tell people it was my fault that he left. It was my fault. That guy never did anything wrong to me. He used to take care of me. By the way, when he came to my life, he said, I cannot be your mother, I cannot be your father, but I'm going to try as much to give you the love that you missed, And that's what he did. That's what he did.
So
But sometimes we are told, no, don't blame the devil. It was friends that came in my life. I changed,
They
totally
ruin
changed.
everything.
I thought maybe there was a part of my life that I missed, going outside, partying and all that. And I forgot I'm a married woman. I forgot I have a baby. And I lost myself in the middle of all that. But now, he moved on, and I'm also trying to move on. But as I said, guys, he's not a bad guy. He's taking care of his son. He's doing whatever he's supposed to do, responsibilities and all that. And I'm also trying to actually find myself.
Collecting yourself from wherever you
Today
fall,
you ask me who is Stella, I will actually tell you who is Stella. Like a month or 2 months ago, you come to me and ask me who is Stella, I will not tell you who is she, because I lost myself when I lost him, you know. So, but then you guys, I was talking about this guy now I met.
Sure.
We met each other I told him that I'm not ready to date anyone. He gave me his story that also the baby mama left and all that. He gave me his long story, and I felt bad, and I felt like this is a guy who is gonna understand me if
you felt like you guys are in the same shoe.
He asked me to date him. He actually even started telling me how much he loved me and all that. Where hey, you guys,
don't tell me another
one. Love is a
scam. No. I still believe there's love out there.
By the way, there's love. There's love.
Keep hoping. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope.
So then we'd date on the phone. We'd chat. We'll talk. He traveled. He came back to Kenya. He never wanted to see me. Like, we'll chat. He would even call me. We talk for like an hour. He would text me how much he loved me. He'll even gives me gifts. Like, he'll come to my gate and send someone something to bring in my house, but never wanted to meet me. So
why? Was there a reason?
I don't know. After today, I don't have answers for that. I don't have answers for that.
So what happened?
So now this is what happened. I met his friends the second day that we met. The second day that we met. Now, when I went to the same place I told you guys, Malo, I found his friends there, and I asked them, where is your friend? And they said, he cannot come here because you are here. He's trying
he wants to avoid you.
Yeah, he was really trying to avoid me. But on the phone, he would call, he would text, I was so in love with this guy. I don't know why. It was just too quick, too fast, but he was caring. He was really caring. You know, once you show a woman that you really care about the kid, we are told, you guys, tunaambiangwa, mtoto ni damu yangu. You know, if you love the kid, then that means you love me, you know. Sure. So he'll show me the way he cares and he loves the kid. He would even ask me how the kid is doing on the phone.
So that was the key to you falling for him.
Then I started asking myself, am I the problem, Mama? What is happening here? But his friends said, no, I think
he is the problem.
He is. Then I had to understand and had to move on. But one thing that I've been afraid of since I was young was because it's rejection. Rejection is the huge part of the problem in my life. I've had fear of rejection, and that's why when I get to love someone, I get this fear that he's gonna abandon me, he's gonna reject me, one day he's gonna wake up and leave me, you know. But all in all, I'm still trying to heal. I'm not going to say love is a scam, but I don't think want to find myself.
I think it's your experience. But right now,
I don't think I want to find myself there soon.
But I think so right now you're single.
I'm single.
Okay,
Very single,
but at least you're happy.
I'm happy and I'm having fun. Despite you guys, I said I'm lonely. I'm happy.
So
I'm
right
happy,
now,
very happy.
You are able to heal the process, and you said it's someone else who came into your life and helped you heal.
By the way, this is the point. This is what was the main point. Now, when this guy came into my life after the baby daddy left, I told you guys I had not dated anyone for almost 2 years. Now he comes into my life.
When you are into depression.
And he made me forget about the guy. He made me forget about my baby daddy. He would even tell me, you need to wake up, you need to grow, you need to glow. And then after that, you're gonna find your way, to success and all that. So he made me heal. He made me forget about the other guy.
At least there was someone.
I have still that small coward that he left me. He didn't even tell me what was the problem and all, or what I did. I'm still grateful that he came into my life.
And you're hopeful for life, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, guys, that was her story, and you've heard a lot from her. Someone else might be going through something. You might be the one who was wronged. You might be the one who wronged. And sometimes we realize our mistakes, and that's where we start correcting ourselves. So, Stella, what would you tell someone out there who is maybe into depression right now? What would you like to tell them and encourage them to do?
Love yourself first. Love yourself. and put God first. We all go through something that, you know, like as I told you guys, I've never had problems of money anywhere. I didn't even mention money anywhere. I mentioned rejection and hating myself because I thought maybe I'm not doing enough. I'll even go to my aunties, you know, like functions, wash dishes, do everything for them, cook for them to love me, you know. You know, like
You're
I
trying
was
to impress.
Yeah, I was trying to impress them so
Yeah.
that they can love me.
Yeah.
But you guys don't do anything to impress anyone.
Yeah.
Just love yourself
Yeah.
and put God first, because God, once you have the love of God, there's nothing else matters.
That's true.
Yeah, and that's the superpower that I have right now, knowing
Yeah.
that God is there and God loves me more than anything else.
Ah, nice.
Mhm.
Okay, that was the show. She has told us what she went through and all the process, how she healed, and how she loves herself right now. And I will call it goodbye. We can meet next time as I bring another guest to the show. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. See you next time.